long time no see. You see, we now beginning with Ukmt. It's a test from United Kingdom, and I choose the Senior Maths Challenge to explain all these questions. There are 25 questions here. They are single choice questions, as you see. And when each test, it gives you 90 minutes, and you will start with 25 scores. If you give the correct answer, you will get 4 scores, and if you didn't answer these questions, you get 0 scores. But if you get an incorrect answer, you will lost 1 scores. So do not try to guess the answer. And in 90 minutes to finish her whole questions, that is 25 choices. So the time they give us is not enough to complete the whole questions. So you should decide which questions you need to answer. So we start from the first question. What is the value of the root of 23 over 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3? This is the question about divided. So first, we take algorithm division algorithm. The 23 is not a prime number. It can equals to factorization into these numbers. That is 7 and times 17 square. So the 7 is its factor and 17 is its factor of it. Is a divisor of it. And the denominator, that is 2 plus 2 plus 3, it is 7. So when it's over them, it is equals to 17 square, and last it is equal to 17. So the correct answer is C. Okay, I continue to the second answer. What is the difference between 1/3 and 0.333? And it's also a calculation. We should transfer this form into fraction. And 0.333 equals to 333 over 1,000. Then we begin to take the calculation. 1 over 3 minus. Then it equals to, we take a common denominator, that is 3,000. Then 1,000 minus 999, it is equal to 1 over 3,000. So the correct answer is C. Okay, let's go to the third question. The base of a triangle is increased by 20%. And it didn't told us what a triangle like, so we just give a blank. An ordinary triangle, ABC. We let BC as its base, and we named it A. And we take a height for it from A to make a perpendicular line to BC. That is height. So area for it is equals to 1/2 times A times H. This is a triangle area formula. And the base of triangle is increased by 20%. It means the new A is, we make A1 to make a distinction. And A1 equals to A times 1 plus 20%. And its height is decreased, so it's decreased. And the new H1 equals to H times 1 minus 15%. Then the new area S1 equals to 1/2 and AH 1 plus 1 minus. So it is equals to, this is crucial for these questions. We transfer it into fraction. That is 100 and 120. And the second is 185. And equals to simplify it. That is both divided 2, that is left 6, left 5, and both divided 5, it is 117, and this is 20. So get the answer, that is 100 as a denominator, and numerator is 102. So compare with the original area. So it is increased by 2%. So the correct answer is D. It increased by 2%. Okay, question 4. In 2016, the world record for completing a 5,000-meter three-legged race was 19 minutes and 6 seconds. It's a time, it's a distance. So, and it was set by blah 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 is in Sheffield. What was their approximate? We should do a evaluate for that, estimate for that. Average speed. So for the formula is the distance divided by time equals to speed. But we should pay attention to the unit. This is a kilometer 1 hour, and the condition give us is a meter, and a minute, and seconds. So first time we transfer the unit, and 5,000 minute equals to 5 kilometer. 5,000 meter, and 9 minute and 6 second equals to 9 minute. 1 minute for 60 minutes is 1 hour. So divided by 60. then plus 6 seconds, and 1 hour is 3,600 seconds. That is over 3600. And take a common denominator. That is 6. The denominator is 3,000 and 3,600. The numerator is 19 times 60 plus 6, and we extract 6 out. To simplify this operation, that is and equals to 6 times over this number, and we needn't to fix it out, and then we do this formula, that is 5 divided by 6 times 191 over 3600, then transfer it into production, that is then we do approximate for it. We take approximate. That is 5 we change this number to 100, that is more than it. That is equals to 15. So the final result is option C. And we can do another way. This method 1. If we choose another method, we use a ratio relation, that is from time to times ratio equals to the distance ratio. The times ratio is 90 minutes 6 seconds equals to, or approximate to, 1/3 hours. So another we need 1 hour, and how many kilometers here? So for 1/3 hour, it complete 5 kilometers. So for 1 hour, it complete 3 times 4 of this kilometer, that is 15 kilometers. And also option C. This is question 4. So we continue to question 5. 3 circles with radius 233 touch each other. So tangent, there is tangent here is 2 is 2 3 3 3 3. So from this diagram we can know the perimeter of this triangle, and they give us the perimeter for it, and each side we know that it asks us the area for this triangle. So we can use the Helen formula. That is, Helen formula is equal S area equals to the root of P minus A, P minus B, and P minus 3. And P equals to the semi-perimeter. And for this triangle, it's an isosceles triangle. This is equals to 5, 5, 6. So for method 1, we use this formula. That is eight times 8 minus 5, 8 minus 5, 8 minus 6. That is, we take it out. That is 2 and left 2 here. This one come out. 3 and this combinate with the left 2, and they can all go out. This 2 times 3 times 2, and that is 12. A final. So we choose B. For another way, we can also use common formula. That is, S equals to 1/2 for base and height. We choose 6 as its base, and for its height, because of the isosceles triangle. So the medial line is at height line. So this is 5, 3 for the right triangle, and this is 4. The height is 4, and also get 12 for these questions. So option B. Then we go to the question 6. How many lines of 3 adjacent cell means nearby legs 2 can be chosen from the grid? How many lines of 3 adjacent? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 12. For the horizontally, vertically, this is vertically, and diagonally, and this is diagonally. Such that the sum of the numbers satisfies sum of the numbers in the 3 cells is the multiple of 3. We find that it is all the consecutive natural number. That means it is arithmetic progress. For the arithmetic progress or sequence, for the first term is A. We name the first term is A, and the second term is A plus D. And the third, we use D as a common difference. The third term is A plus 2D. We make a sum for them. That is 3A plus 3D. And it can be divided by it is divisible with 3 by 3. So 3 also divides this sequence. So for all the horizontally in 3 and vertically in 3, diagonally in 3, they are all the multiple of 3. So we find them out. We can divide this 4 times per grid into 4 grid, 3 times 3 grid. That is, we color it. This is the first one, the second one, and the third one. 3 times 3, we use different color to dye it. For each 3 times 3 grid, we find there is 8 lines for it. 8 lines. 3 lines. We can find 3 lines horizontally line and 3 vertical line and 2 diagonal line. And it is 8. And there are 4 3 times 3 grid. So the whole number is 5 times 4. But for each 2 grid, there exists. For example, this 2 grid, there exists 2 lines overlapped. So we should minus this. Each 2 should minus 2. So we minus 2 times 4. And the final answer is 28. 24. So we choose option B. This is questions about compilation and the sequence. We should know where in arithmetic sequence its property. And to question 7, a sequence begins. 2023 is also a sequence problem. 2023, 2022. When after the first 2 teams, each team is a positive difference. A third team is a positive difference between the previous 2 teams. Okay, it's also the sequence questions. We should first we list them out. (2023, 2022, 1, and then 2021 and 2021. Then, did you find the regular for that, the room for that? For each 3 teams, there is a group, same group for each 3 teams, same group. That is 20, 20, that is its number score 1 score 1 and the same. For he asked us a 25th team. For the score, it's a consecutive integer. It starts with 20, 23, and it is decreased by 1. So the difference for it is -1. And it asks us the 25 teams. So first, we should let 25 divided by 3, and its quotient is 8, and the remainder 1. So it is the group line. Group 8, Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 8, Group line. It is in the group line, the first team of group line. So we should use the formula of arithmetic sequence. That is, the first team 20, 23 initial team, and plus the common difference, that is -1, and times its team -1, and it is in which team, and we find it is in line group. It means that it is 9 times 2 and -1. It is 17. So it is the 17th term in this new arithmetic progress, 17. So 20, 23 minus 6, that is 27. So the last result is option D, 27. It is like the period sequence, but it is not completely a period, because for the first team, each group, the first 2 teams, they are consecutive. They are consecutive, and they are the natural numbers, integers for that. Then we come to question 8. What is the value of 99 times? So we can use the operation like this. If you want to get the correct answer, you should make a simplified option. Choose a simplified option. So we substitute 100 minus 1 to substitute 99, and 0.4949 circle become minus 0.444 circle. It is convenient for us to operate it out. And 100 minus 1 and times 0.05, and it is close the multiplier is close to the addition and the subtraction. So 100 times 0.0505 circle, that is 5.0505 circle, minus 0.0505 circle, and that is 5. So the correct answer is option A. It's about decimal operation, and we use substitution we change 99 to 100 minus 1. Then we change the form of it. It is convenient for us to tackle.